Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rachel and today I'm going to be showing you guys my Ollie haul. I'm so excited. I've never been to Ollie's before and I only got to go because I happened to be meeting my best friend halfway to bring her this so cute, adorable dog. It was great to see her, but when I saw an Ollie's on the way, I was like, I have to stop on the way home. And let's just say I did not get home before dinner. So this is what I got. I'm going to start with books because I love books, right? We all love books, but I especially love books that are cheap. So first off, to kick this, I have been looking at getting these for the longest time, and my used bookstore locally never has these. The Oregon Trail You Choose books. We've had the Goosebumps You Choose. We've also had other historical You Choose books, but we've never had the Oregon Trail books. And I thought, we're going to be studying U.S. history this year. What a great set of books to have for when we are talking about the westward expansion. Because I absolutely love combining fiction with nonfiction because I really think it gets the kids super engaged. That is a personal bit of advice. And then if you are teaching your kids and they are trying to learn history, history is great when you're talking about fiction and nonfiction at the same time. I really think it's really engaging. The next book I got is called Ben's Revolution, and it was only $3. And it has beautiful illustrations about every other page. Not every other page, it alternates. And it talks about a little boy that is around the time of the Revolution, and he actually witnesses the Battle of Bunker Hill. And I thought, what a great narrative from a boy's perspective. Get the kids really interested in learning about the Revolutionary War, as well as, again, reading our nonfiction. So I thought this would be really cute, especially for the little guys. So moving on to the next set of books that I got. I have seen these on sale used before. And I want to say they are around $12 or $11 used for this set. Or each one was $1 or something like that. This entire set of Shakespeare's children's stories, of 20 of them, is only $9. And I love Shakespeare. I have an entire collection upstairs of Shakespeare books inside this beautiful gold binding. Let's just say I love Shakespeare. It has Twelfth Night. It has Hamlet. It has Othello, Romeo and Juliet. And I thought how great that they are kids-sized, condensed. It introduces them to great literature at a younger age, which I think is super important. It's great to read Shakespeare when you're in high school and sort of dissect it, but it's really better if you get introduced to it when you're younger and when you can enjoy it and have a little bit more fun reading it. Then I went into the nonfiction section because you can't not get some nonfiction books as well. And we are going to be doing a whole Animal Kingdom theme unit study this year. So I got, of course, the Animal Kingdom book for only $4. And it has lovely pictures, as you will see. And it has these really interesting clear flaps that I've never seen before that overlays on top of the other page and shows you different information. So I thought that was an interesting thing I have never seen before in a book. Up underneath the Animal Kingdom, we are going to be talking about mammals or reptiles, you name it, we're going to be talking about it. So I thought a sticker book, because I love sticker books, would be appropriate in talking about the different animals. It talks about lots of different animals. It does have an emphasis on Arctic for this specific sticker book, but I know that I will find other sticker books as well before that unit begins. And you can't talk about animals, mammals, and so on without talking about bugs, because they're a part of the animal kingdom too, even though sometimes they annoy me. I'm not a bug person. Are you a bug person? Because I'm not a bug person. I wish I was a bug person, because then my kids wouldn't get freaked out as much. This Just looking at this creeps me out. I'm sorry. I love sticker books, but I have to admit, the bug book creeps me out. But that's okay. We're going to move past it because we have to learn everything. And I think learning it will help me. So we're going to skip over bugs and move on to plants. I liked this book because it actually talks about the differences, a little bit of the differences of plants and animals, or shall we say humans. But then it talks about how we're similar, which I thought was an interesting perspective on a book. And the hardback book was only $3. And I know we've already talked about doing the oceans unit study last year. So I thought I would get this book simply because it was only $3 and it has beautiful pictures and flaps. And I love flaps and pictures. We will not be doing a unit study on plants this year, but I did went ahead and bought that one hardback book, and then I did buy this as well, because we will be doing it next year. I do know that, because we're going to be talking about the cells of a plant and going from there, but I thought we would focus on animals more this year. I thought this was a great little guide to all the different wildflowers that we could take when we go out on nature study walks, which we are definitely doing next year, considering we are going to be talking about bugs this year and then introducing plants next year. The last book I got was this lovely transportation book, and this was mainly for my toddler because he loves transportation. His favorite is the motorcycle. He wants to own one later, specifically a green, blue, and yellow motorcycle. So if you have one of those, let us know and we'll go ahead and start saving up for it. So I love how this book was organized. It is organized by land, then water, and then air. And I thought how great that was, because then he can go kind of the specific category and we can talk about characterization. And overall, what young boy does not love transportation usually? That and dinosaurs. Comment down below if you have a son, what is his favorite thing? Is it dinosaurs? Is it trains? Is it horses? Whatever it is, I want to know. The next thing I got was actually school supply related. I have already bought most of my school supplies because, believe it or not, everyone already has their school supply prices. So I went ahead and bought most of mine. However, I could not resist getting this at this price. I have seen these used before and people love them. They keep them on their tables and their kids really use them really well. So I am hoping my kids don't destroy this. We will see what happens. I'll let you know. The next section of Ollie's I went into was the toy section. And they had a lot of toys. So I went ahead and bought a few haven't decided if they're going to be for birthdays or if they're going to be for prizes. I'm going to do a whole video on our prize baskets for school and upstairs. We have 2 separate prize baskets. So we've, of course, got some lovely Ken dolls because they're hard to find at a somewhat decent price. So I got these guys. And we also got some paint by numbers for the littler ones. My older son really loves paint by numbers too. So when I saw this, because it's very hard to please him in terms of topics, I thought he would love this. It has all the different artwork we have actually already studied about a little bit. And so he's had a glimpse of Starry Night before. And we actually saw Stonehenge. So I thought this is going to be great for him to do. And he's really going to love it at art time. The next things I got were absolutely for prizes. And that is a Headband Harry Potter. I saw this and I wanted it. So I was like, well, I'll get it for the kids. You guys have done that. Don't tell me you haven't. Buy something for your kids that's really for you. Can I say Legos? The next thing is absolutely from my older son. He has gotten into juggling. I personally know how to juggle, so sometimes I'll juggle some things. And my son keeps asking me, how do you juggle? How do you juggle? And I thought, what a great little kit as a little prize. when they earn it. Again, I will talk all about how they earn prizes downstairs in the school area. And the next is game. I love games. So anything to do with games. So in the back here, I will show you. It's a logic race. Basically, you just race to put the certain things that you spin, and whoever wins that race. And you just keep playing. It's by the makers of Dr. Eureka. If you guys haven't seen that, it's a little game that has the test tubes, and you sort those out. So I thought, we love that game, so I thought we would pick this one up as well. And it was only $8. So that is what I bought at Ollie's. I did not want to go crazy. There's so many things I wanted to buy. And honestly, I'm super disappointed because there are things that I already had in my house that I could have gotten cheaper. And I was, it's so annoying when you see something that you have bought and you see it at a much reduced price. It really annoys me. So I'm going to have to find another excuse to go down that way to see Ollie's again, because I give a thumbs up to Ollie's. You guys are so right. Ollie's is amazing. If you got one near you or in a somewhat decent driving distance, you should definitely check it out. My next video, guys, is going to be all about my homeschooling style, eclectic styling homeschool. So look forward to that video as well as videos for next week. Don't forget to like this video if you want more videos like this, and subscribe to my channel because I have so many more video ideas. I have a list in my planner, no joke, a long list of videos I'm going to be doing. So it's going to be super fun this summer, and I cannot wait to start the school year because we're going to be doing so many different day in the lives and how my day goes. It's good talking with y'all. See you in a couple days.